Hey guys, it's Gus, and right now it seems like the game's in a really good state. I mean, I've always enjoyed the game, but I'm looking forward to logging in more right now. And I think right now in the current state of the game, there's a lot more positives to talk about than there are negatives. And that's okay. If you're a Debbie Downer, that's fine. Um, but I'll share what I'm excited about, and I'll also share what really could be improved upon. But this is all common. Most people know this, but a lot of the newer players may not realize it because we just went through almost damn near a year drought of nothing. I mean, after we had Zerial's challenge, which by the way is still challenge. I know it's easy for some people, but for the majority of the community, it's still a very challenging dungeon. We had 6 months later or whatever, we had the dungeon that we just did where gosh darn it, what's the name of it? Vault of Stars. And that got boring really quick, and it kept getting force fed to us because every month they would add something new in it, so we'd have to go farm it again and again. And now there's another reason to go farm it because of the whiskers and shards of light and snowflakes. I'm not gonna do it though. But it gives other people an opportunity to farm astral diamonds because those right now are selling very good. Um, I wouldn't be shocked if they go up more. And I'm not saying that to raise the market. I've already bought a ton of these, and I'm just gonna wait because I think I've placed enough bets. What I'm gonna do, but oh wait, we're just gonna go light. And last I looked, they were like 160 and 182. Okay, and whiskers are 150. I'll buy that one. So the deal with these is you can get three of these in one Voss run. I mean, and they sell instantly. Will you get three? Probably not. You might be lucky and get one in every 3 or 4 runs. Some people have better luck than others. Um, but so we had a big lull in the game. Back to the point, and now we got the milestone going on. They announced new content in January. We got the Siege of Neverwinter coming that's been gone forever. It just seems like they're doing something. They have their foot on the gas. They're trying to make this game more enjoyable. So, which is good because if you're in an active alliance, you want as many people to stay and you want as many people joining as possible. And I think the momentum they're having just feels like this game's going in a very positive direction. Um, so right now we got the Reapers. I, I the Reapers. I enjoy this. I don't really care about any of this stuff. I mean, it's all good, but nothing here is unique. I'm not doing the Reapers for any of this stuff, but I am enjoying the Reapers because it's new and it makes old content more worthwhile and more of a challenge. And I do I mean, Shores of Turn, some of us have done that thousands of times. That was a huge relief for most of us getting through that thing. It was unbelievably difficult till we figured out what to do. So that old content becomes super fun. And the next day something new's coming. So it's like every day there's a new dungeon for us. And I'm enjoying the Reapers. I don't really care about these rewards. I mean, I'm gonna just keep it in the rewards until I might need upgrade tokens if a new companion comes out or something, but I mean it's not worthless. Every day 10 free companion tokens. That's not bad at all. And then Monday we got Milestone 2. I think the Battle Pass was highly underrated. People were negative, right? Actually, I don't even think I can buy it anymore because I already got it. Yeah, so I don't see it anymore. And it was, I don't know, 2,500, 2,000 Zen. And we got, I mean, this is great. What I got for that 2,000 Zen, or what we got, was, where is it? Where, uh, shoot, I even forget what it's called. Dungeon Master? No. Redeemed Citadel? No. Shoot, where I don't even know where to find. Oh, it's the first one. So we got a free co-ward. Actually, all of us who got the first, we got 2 free co-wards. That's almost as much as the 2,000 Zen we paid for it. And we got some free fashion, but I don't care about that whatsoever. And then we got a free artifact set, and this is unique. There's nowhere else to get in the game. I mean, that's 2,000 Zen we got, or 2,000 Zen got us that. And I don't even know what that emote is, but we still got 3 more or 2 more milestones left to go. That 2,000 Zen may have been an amazing investment. Sorry for the PC folks, but you know, on PlayStation it's not bad. It's less than 3-month wait. I know it seems like a long time, but you can get that 4 times a year. That's 100,000 Zen. Stinks for the newer players. They're just logging in and have to wait 3 months to get their first Zen order. But for the majority of the part, if we just hang on to it and keep calm with our Zen, I mean, it's doable. Nothing, and I say that because if you hunt the good stuff, they got it really, really bad on PC. Holy shit. I don't even know if anybody who placed their orders after the bonding exchange came out, if any of them had even got their Zen yet. Jeez. I mean, that's horrible. But we still got, if we got all this in Milestone 1, I'm just imagining what's coming in Milestone 2 and 3. I'm really looking forward to it. I think we're going to get some really nifty stuff that will be very useful. And the thing with me and a lot of the people I play with is we're done. We're bored of Tom. We're bored of Zero. But I'm having fun because we have a slew of newer players who are hungry and frothing at the mouth to get in Tom and Zero. And I want to be as strong as possible to help them get through it, because you can tell them exactly what to do, but really the best way to learn it is to go in there and go to completion so you can experience it all over and over again, so you can get that muscle memory. And I'm excited to get those newer players through. So the stronger we get, the more likely we can get them through. And that comes Monday. And then the bomb got dropped today. And this is what I know I'm talking fast. My mouth gets water. I talk fast when I start getting excited. But these Unbind tokens, man, oh man. I have submitted, I think, 6 different tickets over the last 5 years trying to get them to let me have the Brunner's helm back. And it's not that good. It's got very limited uses. But that's that artifact right there. And once you got rid of it, you can never, ever, ever get it back. And we're getting it back. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff I'm not going to mention in this video because I don't want the cost to go up until after I get them, of what I'm looking forward to getting as well. But those Unbind tokens, holy shit, they're dropping everywhere. They're dropping in all the dungeons. They're dropping from the experience overload rewards. They're going to be in the Zen market. They're going to be everywhere. And so they're going to be attainable for everybody. And there's going to be a reason to grind. I'm going to be in Master of the Hunt. Day 1, I'm going to do a ton of runs. I'm saying I might even do 100 runs to just see how many tokens I can get day 1. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's super fast dungeon. And any of those coins we're getting, assuming I don't know how they drop in Masters of the Hunt. Thank you, PC, because we should know before then, because they will share their information. But I mean, those Unbind tokens are going to be very rewarding, and they're going to be available to everybody. They're not going to be locked behind a Zen market like everybody was saying. All the negativity in the forums. These are great. I can't wait for the Unbind tokens. And I have a lot of stuff other people want, like I'll be able to get the Vanguard's banner. I'll be able to start hooking those up with people. And then we got new content coming in January. I forget if they said it was a trial. It was a while ago when I read it. But it's coming. We know new stuff is coming out. And I can't wait. And then, like I said, we got the Siege of Neverwinter, right? If you don't know, if you've never been in this event, the Siege of Neverwinter is amazing. If you don't know what AFK is, you're going to learn how to do it. Because if you can't play and you're doing chores around the house, you're going to leave your character just sitting there and you'll come back and you'll have a bunch of free stuff on the ground. And that stuff is very, very useful because there's a lot of guilds who need stuff to level up still, i.e., specifically the Sharandar currency is what I've been reading a lot about, and we'll be able to hopefully get that in this event. Every time you kill an enemy, you have a chance of dropping a voucher. And you can get those vouchers. I'm telling you, I've seen people get over 8,000, 12,000 of them in one event. And what's not listed here, but what PCs found today, is also there is a mythic free companion we'll be able to get from this event. Holy shit. So not only do we get all those vouchers for free, not free, but they're accessible by anybody. I mean, you can have a butt naked tune and they can still participate in that event. It's so easy. And it's 3 weeks long. I won't probably, or is it 2 weeks? 3 weeks. I probably won't be doing very much during that 3 weeks, i.e. running content, because I'll be doing this non-stop. It is amazing. I really recommend it, especially right now. Those vouchers have never been worth more than they are now because of what else I'm about to talk about. We got Mastercraft weapons, Mastercraft rings, Mastercraft neck and belts. Are they sexy? Not so much. But the weapons on the other hand are going to be very sought after. And I know people say it's only, 600 item level more than the previous one. 600 item level is a ton. It increases your base damage, increases your survivability. If we have a new trial in January, hopefully it's hard. I'm not going to think that while I'm trying it, but afterwards, when we're done with it, I'll be like, thank you for being hard. It was challenging and very rewarding. But these vouchers let us get guild marks, and we could turn those guild marks to buy explore charts. And if we get explore charts, we can farm and sell them for instantaneous profit. Check this out. Let me just give you an example, right? I had posted this last night, but look at this. I posted a picture. Look at these dryad hairs. This is not real. Somebody bought these all up. When they did, I listed 100 for 90k each. I know they won't sell for that much, but I can try. Look at that. There is such a lack of these materials right now, and whenever Mastercraft comes out, hopefully soon, that they're going to be very expensive because not enough people are farming them. So after the Siege of Neverwinter, everybody's going to have a ton of guild mark, and everybody will build a farm these reagents to bring the cost down on Mastercraft weapons. Because the more they come down, the more affordable they are. The more people using them, especially the newer players, the better it is for the team. So I'm excited about Mastercraft. We've only been 2 years for this, so finally. And then also, this is a fun time for DPS. It's probably fun for tanks and healers as well. Because for the last year, we had a super big lull. Like, we could not get any stronger. I mean, there was almost nothing added to the game to improve DPS output whatsoever. And then, bam, they dropped like 8 different things all at once within a 3-month period. And now they're wondering how we're doing those old 2-year Tom trials so fast, right? And it's like, well, it is 2 years old. Have you ran an MSVA? It's not supposed to be ridiculously hard. Tom is 2 years old. It should not probably be that hard, but it is. But now, finally, I mean, with these upgrades they've been giving us, the mythic insignias, the band of air, all the mounts, everything is adding up to very significant improvements in our builds. And it's making running content for veterans that we don't really want to run anymore, but are being kind of twisted into running to help somebody much, much easier because we just can close our eyes and run through it. So hopefully that trend continues. And it's noticeable. Our alliance is super active right now. Reddit just hit 50,000 members. Grats to Manic and all you people for making it happen. I mean, this shows how exciting this game's being right now. So many players are coming back and say, hey, it's been a year. What do I do? And I don't know what's bringing them back. If it's a lack of other content games to play, or if they've just been hearing about this game. I don't know. But I feel it, and I play quite often. and I'm excited. And then, so we got the Masterwork. Oh, you guys want to see something funny? You might. This is on PS4. Check this out. You want to buy a Mark of Potency rank 4? This fine gentleman, gentlewoman, is a blessing and a devil in disguise. It's so funny because he's doing or she's doing the service, the community service by selling the lowest mops, right? Selling them at zero profit. So they're doing a big favor to the community. Well, the community doesn't seem very happy about it. I'll show you why. Because if they want Mark of Potency rank 4s, they either have to go to the bazaar and pay the full 20k or whatever they are for him, or they have to buy one of his stacks at 99, because he has completely taken up the entire market. It's quite funny, actually, because he's selling them dirt cheap. If you go to the, I say he, it's a he or she, but if you go to the bazaar, if you want to buy a Mark of Potency rank 4, they are, forget where they are, they're 25,000 each unless you're a VIP 12. So you can pay the 25,000 each, or you can buy them for 17,000 each from Peacock. But you do have to buy 99. I think it's quite funny. I know some people don't find it hilarious, but I do. And then shit, you want to make diamonds right now? We got the Demogorgon. Everybody's saying it's hard. They're saying hard, and then when they figure it out, they'll be like, oh wait, why did I say it was hard? It's great. It's accessible by damn near everybody, because the 60k, 65k item level players, they're hosed by being scaled down to 48k. So it puts everybody, well, you have to be 40k to get in there, right? Well, unless it's a private queue, then maybe 35k, but really 40 to 48k. So guys, run debuff artifacts. Take off those Envenom journals. Take off those Staff of Flower artifacts. Put on that very first one the game gave you for absolutely free, like the Lantern of Revelations. Everybody use it on the boss, and you will see exactly what these people are doing to do these melts in these dungeons. Anything that improves your damage makes the group go slower. Use debuffs. But that demo is great. Now the drop rates are kind of silly bad, but when you get it, I mean, it's $1 million a pop for the reach right now. So when we go to reach, look at that, $1 million. $1 million for just running an easy dungeon. Can be done in under 4 minutes. Well, but I think most teams are probably doing it in 8 to 15 minutes. And these sell instantly. Look at these, just got listed a minute ago. I mean, earlier this weekend they were 1.2 million. And then you can also get the mythic stuff. That's like 500k. Look at that. You can get 2 of these in one dungeon. You can make 1.5 million if you get lucky. And these sell instantly. Look how fast, quickly these are being listed for. They're great. Please get them if you don't have them, so that when I run with you, it makes the run even easier, because they're a great set for the DPS class. There are still downsides, okay? There are still downsides in the game. Drop rates are complete shit still, right? We were promised they were going to make the game more challenging, and our thing was, what? You're going to make these old dungeons take longer? But we took it with a grain of, we swallowed that pill, because it was promised that we would get better rewards for running dungeons. Well, an account-bound scroll of life is not, to me or anybody I know, a better reward to make it worth scaling. I think there's a very, very few people in the game who enjoy scaling. I believe the majority of the game does not want scaling. It's pure shit. I know people who would come back tomorrow. I know people would run dungeons again if they took away scaling. Initially, what we believe is there was few people complaining the game's too easy. Right? Why didn't they just do 3-man toms with no gear on? I mean, if you want it to be hard, I don't know, but they said, hey, we want the game to be forced to be hard on everybody, so I enjoy the game. So they made requests that ruined the game experience for everybody else, and the devs listen, unfortunately. And I don't know why, but scaling is horrible. It really makes old content really more boring. And, you know, the Reapers kind of fixes it, but if you are going to scale and make old dungeons and don't drop anything slower, then why would we run them unless we're going to get better rewards like we were promised? So give us those rewards. It's been a good year now, maybe two. It's about time. Or just take away scaling entirely. If people want to run lower item level, they can just take their shit off, right? Why force that on everybody else? So most end gamers I know, even though there's a lot going on, there's really no new content for them. And we know new content's coming in January. We know they milked that pig for 6 months or more with Vault of Stars. I mean, what they did was borderline ridiculous. They made that, even if they had rewards that were worth $1 million, then there's people that would never step foot in there again. You know, because they're chain events where you did it to get the, the 3 golden apples. Wow, and then we got that, and a month later they said, hey, we're now dropping legendary rings. And we're like, holy shit, we got to go back in there. And then we finally got the rings. Some of us haven't gotten them yet. They go, hey, wait, there's more. Now we put in mini bosses, and you can do a hard version where if anybody dies, it's a wipe. And you can get the Band of Air, the Band of Darkness. And we're like, fuck. Okay. And now they said, hey, wait, there's even more. Now you can go in and get the reagents. People are like, fuck it, I'm not going in there again. I mean, literally, would people say thousands of runs? I don't think they're lying. That dungeon has been so overplayed, and how they're doing it, I guess it works, but man, to go in there to farm those reagents is just horrible. Ugh. So a lot of the endgame players right now are still very, very bored. But hopefully that gets generated. Hopefully they say something before January to tell people what is coming in January, to tell, so that they were like, shit, I need to start gearing up, right? I need to start gearing up now, so when it comes I can play. So give people a reason to play now for the January content coming. I think that would be a good idea, but I'm not a marketing master or anything like that, so I don't know. And every single patch notes, there's a nerf. There's a nerf, 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 there's a nerf. I think players would appreciate it if you stopped nerfing. If the game stopped nerfing, then they wouldn't have a fear of buying stuff. And it's overpowered. Well, if it was overpowered, you should have tested it, not put it out in the first place, right? And their sense of overpowered is drastically, it's very misinformed. I think somebody with they're getting, like when they nerfed the Zuna, they said players reported to us that she's overpowered. What data supported that, right? Is 3% overpowered. 3% more than other companions, really overpowered. But we already talked about this. But the stigma is there. They need to do something to prevent it, to make it so players are so afraid to stop trying to improve their build or invest in their build, because an investment shouldn't be a 2-week investment. It really shouldn't. This is a long-term game, It's games going on a decade now. Nerfs, changes, they're all inevitable, but not every 2 weeks. I mean, it's really gotten out of hand, and they know that. Hopefully they fix it. So, I think there's a lot more to be excited about right now with Neverwinter than there is to be disappointed with. I'm really looking forward to the siege of Neverwinter. I'll probably have a guild contest. Whoever gets the most vouchers in one event will get like 5 cold words or something. Because it's going to be huge. Because I'm going to try to beat them all, so I don't have to pay those cold words. It's going to give me, I'm going to get 5 extra cold words for running that event, because I won't have to pay them out. Oh man, it's going to be insane. Stay classy, Neverwinter. See you soon.